Hello, elephants, and welcome back to your VIPERS book of the week, the information book, Space. Let's see some of the planets we've learned about already. We've got Mercury with its great big craters. We've got the unfriendly planet Venus. We've got our wonderful planet Earth here with the water, the land, the clouds, and our moon. We've got the red planet with ice underneath. Do you remember what this was called, elephants? Mars. The biggest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, with a storm that's bigger than our own planet. I don't want to go to Jupiter. We've got Saturn with its super quick rings of rocks, asteroids, comets that spin around. We've got Uranus, the only planet that doesn't spin this way, it spins this way. That's crazy. And now we're on to this planet. This planet is called Neptune. Can you say Neptune? Now I can see the title here. What's this bit of writing called? This is the information. The furthest planet out from the sun. Neptune is a cold, icy giant. It is very bright blue and it has a layer of water that leads all the way down to the middle. And it's as big as Earth. It takes, this is a long time, elephants, 165 years to go all the way around the sun. That's even older than me. That means that winter on Neptune lasts for 40 years. Oh, I think winter on planet Earth lasts long enough, but 40 years. That's a very long time. This is another planet with a big spot here, elephants. This is a storm, again, just like Jupiter. Storm the size of planet Earth. That is a big storm. Now, there has been a satellite, Voyager 2. It's the first and only spacecraft to pass this distant planet. So we have sent spacecrafts all the way to Neptune. We can't send people there yet. It just takes too long. We've learned about our planets, but this page is all about stars. People who watch the skies are called astronomers. They use telescopes like this one to study the sky and look at the planets, stars, and galaxies. People have been looking at stars for thousands and thousands of years. It is impossible to imagine just how many stars there are in the universe. Many important space discoveries have been made by people using their telescopes. This is the North Star, one of the brightest stars in the sky. And these stars here make what looks like a frying pan. This is called the Big Dipper. And when you get stars all together and draw a line through them to make a picture, it's called a constellation. Can you say constellation? Now, elephants, all of those planets we were talking about earlier in our solar system, orbit will go around this. This is called the sun. The sun is the star at the middle of our solar system. The sun gives us heat and it gives us light for life. It is a giant burning ball of gas. And there is no way we could ever get to the sun. It is too hot. It's even hotter than your oven. Even hotter than a hot thing on a hot day. It is 109 times the size of Earth. Earth is tiny, teeny, teeny, tiny compared to the sun. The energy from the sun is called solar wind. The red areas, elephants, do you think these are the hottest bits or the coolest bits? We've got red parts, yellow parts, orange part, white parts. The red parts are the coolest and the white parts are the hottest. Sometimes you get these great big explosions here that stick out. These are explosions of energy and they are called solar flares. Elephants, this is the last page in our information book about space. And it's all about the moon. The moon. The moon is a dry, dusty place with no air. It's covered in craters. And those elephants, craters, are these bumpy bits here. Okay. They're like holes. And these are made by meteoroids crashing into its surface, like bits of rock flying through space. And it still happens today. Now, our seas have got tides when we go on planet Earth. That's when the water goes in and goes out. And that's caused by the moon. The sea follows the moon around. The moon is the only place in space where humans have landed. The moon takes about 1 month to go all the way around planet Earth. That's why the moon always looks different every night, when you see it. It gets bigger, and then it gets smaller, and then it gets bigger again. The moon's surface is covered in craters, we've said that. And this here, elephants, is a lunar module. And this carried a crew, or a team of 2 astronauts to the moon's surface and back. 1, 2. And the first person to land on the moon was a man called Neil Armstrong. Now, he landed over 50 years ago, but he has a footprint on the moon and it's still there now. The moon is super duper old. 4.5 billion years. It is an old thing. Elephants, thank you very much for listening to our book on space. Remember, it's an information book. Every page has a title, information, pictures, and captions telling us about the pictures. You'll learn lots from information books, and you'll use them to help you with your writing as you go up to school. Thanks for listening, elephants. See you soon.